Oh, a campus. An actual campus. Oh my goodness. That is so exciting. Oh, if only it had a university in it. Imagine if it had actually been, built up properly. Sanitation, chemistry. Oh, my lord, this is going to take a while. We are just still pillaging. Actually, thinking about it, chemistry gets boosted by Mendeleev. Oh, why didn't I think of that before? I don't know why I didn't think of that before. James Young. Oh, he would have done... actually, no, I can still get him. Fair enough. Lovely stuff. And, okay, great. I had like thousands of gold burning a hole in my pocket there. Oh, war weariness is now at -5. I keep doing too much fighting. This is my fault. This is absolutely my fault. I need to get rid of war weariness. Look at that, though. As if to say that, Phoenicia just threw 4 of their biremes at my ironclad fleet. Every single one of them got killed. 4 of them, though. Oh, this is how I'm getting the war weariness. I'm not doing anything. The AI is literally just charging at me here. Terrible. Ballistics and chemistry boosted. And now, James Young, find me oil, please. Combustion and steel. Lovely. No oil in my territory, though. Yay. Oh, well, I may as well get the Eureka for computers as well. Oh, exciting. I'm thinking maybe I do want one neighborhood, because then I can at least get the shopping mall in, and that'll give me a little bit of extra amenity here. A lot of units died that last turn, and I actually went from -5 to -4 war weariness. I mean, sometimes you just have to look at a game and be like, I don't know what's going on. Like, honestly. I have so few tiles left. Literally just these 2, and I need one of them to be my spaceport. I can either put a neighborhood down, or I could build the Colosseum. I mean, unbelievably, that would probably be something I could do. I don't think that is what I want to do, being honest. I think we're okay for now, but yeah, we'll just hold on for a second. Do I just be sensible and get like industrial zone project or science projects? I'm just thinking about this. What would be the best thing I could do? I think scientist-wise, it's not until atomic era where we get some really, really good ones. Like, oh no, Margaret Mead even wouldn't be very useful because I've got no friends. Schrödinger would be good. Information era. If we can rush to information era, that would be really, really good. Yeah, let's do some campus research grants. For now, that could be a pretty useful, use of my time. I've got 10 district options. I haven't got that many tiles, so, that's a bit pointless. But Pingala is now being protected on 2 separate sides. So, keep safe. Oh my lord, you can get to the Kemen territory. Oh, I didn't even notice that there was a passage through the ice here. I don't even know how many cities I can get through to, but that is a result. Oh no, Canada has battleships. Oh no, that's not good. Where are you? Refining. Oh, they just went rifling refining, didn't they? Oh, that is nasty. I don't want to have to deal with that. Okay, I'm just going to sort of back away Homer Simpson style into the hedge and hope nobody sees me. Battleships. Oh, the AI is not messing around this game. It has not been, I have not been able to just have my own way all game. This has been tight and my boats are being killed fairly rapidly. It's actually been really fun. Oh, I just stole a builder. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go give that back so that they actually try and fix something. I honestly think the best thing I can do with this battleship is just to charge it. Is that a clever move? Hang on, I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I won't be able to do that, but I can sort of put myself in front of the frigate and kind of now look like I'm on full health. That might put them off a little bit more. You never know. So I have a super spy. He takes no time to establish presence in an enemy city. He is a quartermaster. I mean, that's really good. Let's make him, yeah, I'm going to have to keep you at home, which is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Why don't you protect the diplomatic quarter? Look at that. We've got a lovely little spy triangle. There's mass media. Okay, ideology time. Nice. That's a good tech, that. Or civic. Tech, civic. Whatever it is. It's nice. Oh, accumulate 25% less war weariness than usual. Yep. Okay, we're going to get this admiral. That admiral, I think we were going to get anyway. But if I can pick up 8,000 gold, which I mean I'm doing just without even trying, yeah, that'll help. War weariness at the moment is the biggest pain for my entire empire. Yeah, looking at this, we've got the opportunity to get quite a bit of gold. I can't get to all of Kemen's cities, but yeah, I can get to a few of them, which is good. Oh, Singapore will probably get killed very soon, which is a bit annoying. Oh well. The city-states are only going to be my friends for so long. We have to take advantage of them whilst we can. Showdown with the nasty battleship. I reckon, actually, thinking about it, this probably was the Admiral battleship, wasn't it? Let's have a quick look. No, I don't think it was. I think that's genuinely a battleship that they built. Huh. It's a bit worrying, isn't it? Oh well, frigate can attack once and then we can slam straight into it with the ironclad. Lovely. Okay, it wasn't too much of an issue, but we've got to be careful because that battleship could easily kill frigates and things. Or I could do that and misclick and leave a frigate right in front of a very strong city attack. Ugh. Oh, you fool. Cavalry, you need to make landing a second time. Okay, there are man-at-arms. They really will not do too much damage, but the AI has got into a bit of a habit of just sort of swarming me a little bit. I'm going to leave that farm alone for a second. Oh yeah, this is what I was hoping. All the inland campuses. Mongolia, you thought you could hide your things from me. Tut tut tut. Don't like that at all. No, 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 no. Actually, that's a pretty good place to hide. Only one city attack. We'll see how bad that is. And there we go. 25% less war weariness. Oh, that's just 25% less. I know it's not a huge amount, but it will help. It'll help a lot. Oh, yep. They're swarming me. Oh, 67 damage to the frigate. Yeah, that's what I was fearing. Oh, goodness me. AI is just throwing boats at me everywhere. Don't they know that I just want to raid them? Stop it. You're not allowed to fight back. So -5 war weariness. I think the way that the game calculates war weariness, this will retrospectively apply. So I believe this will remove war weariness that we've already got. But even if it doesn't, even if I have that bit slightly wrong, what I'm hoping is at the very, very least, we will have an absolutely lovely reduction in future war weariness. So anything that I could be getting from this point onwards, yeah, just reduced to almost zero. And by almost zero, I do mean 25% less. It's very close mathematically, but you know, I probably should make that difference. Okay, this cavalry is not long for this world. Oh, yeah, there was a lot of resistance here. Huge amount of resistance. We are probably going to end up losing this unit pretty much as soon as we get started. That's not good. Doesn't look like there's any food that we can steal. Oh, well, you might as well go out in a blaze of glory. Go and steal the coal for me. That'll give me almost chemistry, and we know that there's a lot here. We just need to come back with better units. Chemistry, done. Okay, that means we can get a research lab in now. Yay! Oh, quite a lot of extra science, actually. 11 per turn. Is that with rational? No, that's not with rationalism. Nice. Okay, now that I have chemistry, I would quite like to get spaceport started because that's going to take a long time to build, and then I guess we could probably go satellites after that. But in the meantime, we'll figure out if we've got aluminium. That's really cool. I know I haven't got oil, but aluminium, that would give me access to helicopters. Ooh, hello. Hello? What's going on here? Oh, the AI is fighting back hard. I don't like this. Nope, it definitely didn't retrospectively apply because I now have -6. Okay, never mind. We need to stop getting into as many fights. It does repair itself automatically, but what I'm finding is that the more units I kill, the more war weariness I generate, and it's beginning to become a problem now. So there is ideology, and unfortunately that means that Craftsman is no longer a useful card. Never mind. We shall instead... Oh, what should we do? There we go. Propaganda. Accumulate 25% war weariness than usual. So we're up to 50% reduction now. That'll be a big difference. Civil prestige is good. Republican legacy is good. Invention is good. But liberalism, I need to get liberalism now. Keeping my capital ecstatic is the #1 goal here. Absolutely the #1 goal. Oh, 5-year plan. I really want that card, but I need to upgrade my government first. Let's look at it this way. I need probably a minimum 2 cards from the military policy slots. So if I go democracy, I would be relying on one of my wild cards. That would mean I could use Republican legacy, but I think I would have enough to survive. Then I would get New Deal, that would give me the housing, would give me the amenities, and it would give me more food from my trade route to the city-state, as well as a bit more production. That would just help me to grow a little bit more. But do I want my city to grow more? We're already up to 26 population. It is the greatest city in the world. It has the most people. It is the most industrious. It is the happiest. It is the most cultured, the best educated, the most pious, the richest, and there's 9 million people living in there. I mean, it's a great place to be. Do I need to keep growing it? Because if I went fascist, yes, I'd have a lot of military policy slots, and I'm not entirely sure I need them all, being honest, but I would get another 15% reduction to war weariness, and on top of that, I could reduce it by another 25%. That would take me down to -90%. Oh, it's so over the top. So over the top. I'd get 6 culture, 12 gold as well, because I've got a research lab, military academy, and a coal power plant. I think I'm going to try democracy. If I need to switch to fascism, I will. Oh, but fascism gives me combat strength as well, and that will help my raiding. No, I think democracy is the option here. I think keeping the city happy is okay. We'll see. That decision may come back to bite me a little bit. But I also think that decision is probably one of many where there isn't really a right answer. It's going to be just personal preference, and I'm intrigued to see what other people would do in that situation. Would you do what I did? Like, I feel like I could defend it if someone were to, ask me to explain what I was doing. Then I could make a good effort, and that means normally it's a relatively good decision. I don't know, not all the time, but most of the time. Okay, there's Eiffel. I don't necessarily need Eiffel, but what this does is it opens up the world of engineers in the modern era. Now, unfortunately, Alvar is the first to appear. That's not necessarily very good, but in here somewhere is Goddard. Goddard is the one I want. That's going to give me 40% production to space race projects eventually, as well as the Eureka for rocketry. That's what we're going to be saving for. Literally, I watched this campus and the library repair itself, and the turn it's fixed. Oh no, sorry, I found flight in there. Hehehe. 45, I'm 3 techs ahead of Canada now. Oh, that's good. Let's find aluminium. Oh, I just had a privateer fleet killed. Oh, that was 56 damage that Mongolia just did with a city strike. I think they've got something new in that does a lot of damage. Okay, we should keep an eye on that. My cavalry, I've got 2nd Cavalry is going to have a go at these campuses. We'll see if that works. Oh look, Golden Gate. Oh, Canada, yes. Oh, I feel almost bad about what I'm doing here, but, not bad enough to stop. I should stress that, but, oh, you're doing a good job, Canada. Good on you. Oh, war weariness went down by 2 then. Okay, yeah, democracy is going to be fine. Democracy is going to be absolutely on point. Yeah, we're not going to have a problem. Oh, that's good. I think I was recovering war weariness at quite a large rate, but I was just generating it at quite a large rate as well, so like 2 very large numbers going up at the same time. And now I've reduced the incoming war weariness, I think we're going to be in a much better position. Look at this. Yes, fix the campuses. That's what Ursa says. Fix them all. Is that a workshop being built? Oh, that is a workshop being built. I'm gonna just wait for a second. I'm not gonna pillage it now. I'm gonna let you finish your job. Oh look, they literally just fixed it with the builder. Oh my word, I've just thought of something. Why? Right, here's I'm gonna get builders. I'm going to find areas that I want to pillage that I've already pillaged, and then I'm going to drop builders on them, let the AI steal them, and then pillage them again. Oh, it's genius. It's genius, and it might just work. So here's the builder in question. I'm going to just say, unfortunately there's a Persian unit there, but I'm just going to drop it onto Mexico City. If they've got any troops, they will take it and then instantly repair that tile. In theory. I mean, the AI does spectacular things to stop itself from winning, so, it's unlikely that they necessarily always will. But it's all good. Zanzibar, I know you're at war, but don't you do the pillaging. I need all this stuff, okay? This is absolutely mine. Okay, Mongolia are not fighting me off here, so I'm gonna keep stealing your stuff. No, fine. Okay, right, if you're not gonna do... I want Mexico City to take it, not you. Fine, we'll go up and do it in Persia's land. Actually, look at that. There is a double industrial zone. Oh, yes. After turn 200, you find the AI really starts to increase how many districts it builds, and this is good news for us. Okay, I know when we're pushing our luck, so I'm going to just do that and then retreat into Wulin, because city-states never have very good city strikes. They're just really weak. So we'll go back and hide in there. This campus in this city, I pillaged probably the first time I came to this city, and it has never been fixed. I don't know what it is about that particular district, but they refuse to fix it. It's very annoying. Whereas this theatre square is repaired probably every 5 turns. It's so quick up. It must be really high up the sort of preference order of what's important to Canada. No, sorry, to Gaul. I apologize. Yeah, really odd. I love the sort of trying to get into the mind of how the AI works. Like, there must obviously be some way that it prioritizes things. It's like, okay, I am going for X victory, so I'm going to make sure that this district is always repaired. Yeah, war weariness is definitely stabilized about -4, -5 at the moment, and that is really handy. That gives me a beautiful, beautiful surplus of amenities. Kind of makes me think, maybe do I want to go democracy? New Deal, it's just going to give me housing and amenities, and I have both of those things. Maybe I do want to go fascist. Maybe the combat strength is a good thing. Production towards units as well. I could really spam units out. Oh, but I put all the effort. No, I've committed to democracy now. I need to get from there to space race. And we still can grow the capital out more. You know, there are options here. We can continue to grow, probably. Oh, I just got shoved out of Wulin. Okay, that's probably this unit dead then, because I don't think I'm going to be able to escape. But, you know, again, I'm doing the thing, getting gold, getting science. It's all good. Oh, thinking about it. Yeah, I've still got the World Congress effect. So if I'm going to buy units, this is the time. Cavalry, army, 45 horses. Yeah, I'll do another one of those. Brilliant. And what else would be good? Do I have cuirassiers yet? No, I don't. I've just got knights. Knights aren't good enough. Not good enough at all. Let's instead go for what would be useful. I want more ironclads, but I'm using more power now, and the ironclads I've got are already sucking all of the coal away. No, I'm going to actually save the gold. It's probably not worth it. World Congress time. None of this really matters for me. I would like double engineer points though, so we can get Goddard quicker, and I'm going to go for culture bombs on districts, even though I'm not likely to build any further districts. Yes. No artists. Oh, artists. Boo. Never mind. How's Canada doing on culture? That was one thing I was just keeping an eye on. They've only got 75 tourism per turn. That's not that bad, actually. We'll take that. That is okay. Okay, now we're going to just run into India's land to escape the judgment of Mongolia. Norway has discovered rocketry. Oh yeah. Okay, now we are going to finish that campus research. Brilliant. Get the spaceport sorted. Here's the thing. Angkor Wat could go down. Apadana could still go down. There's all kinds of just random stuff. Ruhr Valley, yeah. Had I thought about that, that would have been really useful. But I've got another tactic for that. That's okay. Instead, what we're going to do is... Which one? I don't think I'm going to need Colosseum. Famous last words, but I'm going to stick it on that tile. So before I do that, I'm going to chop it out. And I do have aluminium. I have 2 coming in from city-states. Okay, so helicopters are an option. But I'm going to do satellites first. I could get this is the thing, I could get bombers and I could start to pillage things and really, really just give people grief from the seas. And bombers would be useful later into the game if we're having to stop people from winning, you know? Just like use a bomber to take out a rocketry site or something. Well, for better or worse, here is democracy. Okay, so we're going to just immediately jump to that. Liberalism, Republican legacy, all of that we can get rid of now because New Deal should replace both of them. I can now get 5-year planning for a little bit more production in my capital. Don't forget that's doubled by the coal power plant. Raj is still giving us a decent bonus. I think monarchic legacy, that's not really giving much to me at the moment because I haven't built walls yet, which is kind of ashamed to say, but never mind. Invention, we'll get that card. Propaganda is good. I do need total war back, so it's going to be another diplomatic card, and I think Merchant Confederation is probably a good one, if not gunboat diplomacy. Let's go gunboat diplomacy because I don't need the gold because I'm pillaging literally hundreds and hundreds per turn. I might take a brief detour into nuclear program because that would be worth 6 scientist points and 6 engineer points for me. I wouldn't be bad, but then space race gives me integrated space cell. Professional sports would be quick as well because I could just drop in and pick up a stadium quickly. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to need. I mean, honestly, at this point, I could take absolutely anything. I'm so out of production. I have almost nothing going on at the moment at all. What I'm going to do, though, is on the government plaza, I'm going to pick up... War Department right is really tempting because that heals all my units for 20 health every time they kill someone. So no more Carthage throwing their units into me. I would become immune to that. I would become almost immortal. No, we're going to go Royal Society. This is basically turning builders into chargers for space projects. It's the only way we're going to end up winning this in any reasonable time. Oh, Phoenicia finally built that workshop. I've been waiting there for ages, but it eventually paid off. I mean, I probably could have been and gone somewhere else by this point, but it's okay. Oh, Canada have battleship fleets now. Oh, we've got to be so careful of Canada. Yeah, even my ironclads are going to get outmatched by that if I'm not careful. So I'm going to wait on getting Alto for a second. If I buy him now, I will be buying him in the industrial era, and he will be too expensive for the industrial era. So if I wait 2 turns, wait for the game to run into the modern era, then the next engineer afterwards will be cheaper. It won't be 855 points. Hopefully. We'll see if that checks out. I'm not entirely sure. They fixed that district as I was pillaging the other one. Oh my goodness, yes, please keep doing that. That's a great idea. Advanced flight. Good. We're getting up there now. Oh. That is depredation. Oh yeah, so much better now. That's the first cavalry with that promotion. It's taken a while, but it's okay. Now we've got it. We have a lot more flexibility. Just waiting for things to get fixed again. This is Harald's problem. You know, this is the Norwegian problem on this map. You know, I'm killing too quickly. The AI cannot keep up with me. The world enters the modern era. The modern era. Ooh, I'm the only person in the golden age. Yay! Hicksunk Draconas, I'm sorry. It's the 2 movement speed on the units. It's really boring, I know, but it's so good. We'll get some really cool ones in the next couple of eras, actually. Much better options. We're finally starting to get some good campus pillaging, actually, which is a good thing. Hopefully, satellites will appear very soon. You can see this cavalry. This is my speedy cavalry with depredation. I'm in Mongolian land. I can see my target. It's got 3 pillagers in. I want to be able to run in, pillage, and then try and get out again. We'll see if that works. Okay, here we go. In we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can move to this tile actually with no city attacks to get me. God, that took a bunch of time off that satellites run. Very happy with that one. 162 production in Nidaros. The spaceport is well on the way. It's turned 218. Oh, I don't know. Like, religion is looking really close, and diplomacy, I've got 4 people above 6 points or above, and we're about to go into the votes that will start dishing out some real points soon. So yeah, this is looking a bit close. So Einstein has popped up after Turing. I like Turing. Turing's cool, but I've got I picked up Lovelace. So Turing less exciting, but ooh yeah, Einstein. 4 extra science from research labs, as well as 1 random Eureka. Nobel is less interesting, but 103 Great People points is not a bad one. And it's all about these Eurekas. Sometimes the Eurekas can be quite tricky to get in the late stages of the game. Now I'm torn. I'm torn on my next move. I can either go towards nanotechnology, get the Mars colony as per usual, or I can take a small beeline into telecommunications to pick up nuclear submarines. Now this is what I'm gonna do. I would love to be able to generate unkillable nuclear submarines that just do the damage, which is really, really good. Synthetic materials boosted. Build 2 aerodromes. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was perfect. So that is really, really good. Again, Alvo, he's the one that I'm looking at the moment. Let's see if my theory was right. I don't actually know if this was right. 855 points. So I'll buy him. And the next one is 660 points, and it's Goddard. Yeah, I was absolutely right. So we need to just get to 10,000 gold, and I'll get 40% production towards space race projects. That is awesome. One of the best bits about Norway as well is even late into the game, turn 219, I can still get tribal huts with my ironclads. Oh, granted a trader. Well, that's exciting. Oh my goodness, I actually can trade with someone. Okay, I take that back. Mexico City. 1 production, 14 gold, 22 faith. Yeah, fine. That's not a bad route at all. I'm not at war with them anymore. I thought I was at war with them. I can't give them envoys. Okay, that's really weird. We'll just... Sometimes there is a bit of a bug. If you declare war on a city-state and then there is war sort of changed between you because as a suzerain someone gets knocked out of the war or someone is a lost suzerain, it gets really confused, and it gets really confused really quickly. It's one of those ones where it is best not to think about it too much. Our expression of professional sports will define the future. Really. Okay, if you say so. We'll now go to Cold War and then into Space Race, and yeah, I don't really know what to do after that point. We'll make it up as we go along. Alvo, he actually will increase the appeal of all of my tiles on my city. I guess if I do want a neighborhood, that could be fairly useful. Yeah, I could put a national park down there. That would be the most pointless thing, but I really want to now. Yeah, sometimes you just get the worst temptations. They are just appalling ideas. Oh no, was Bologna killed as well? Oh, who did that? Who did that? Just goes to show how much I care. I actually have no idea where the city-state was. Oh, there it was. Oh, that is... Oh, damn. Okay, well that's 15% science that is gone now in my capital. Never mind. We'll just have to keep pillaging. Pillage, pillage, pillage. Oh, so Kilbur is actually useless now. Oh dear, never mind. So next up, I'm going to get rid of invention and get back public works. Here we go. So the builders that I'm producing now have 5 charges. They're only 300 gold as well, which is really good. I can get a sewer and a stadium in, by the way, but I don't need either at the moment, so that's why I haven't bought them. But next turn, we will be able to start rushing projects, and I'm hoping... Oh, I just need to do like a little bit more pillaging. I kind of skipped the gun there a little bit. Oh, there we go. Look, there's the pillaging. Right, Goddard. Goddard can start getting put down next turn and we can start rushing that. Oh, I love it when things get repaired properly. There's the mine. Gives me 520 gold and 151 science. Oh, yeah. Right, telecommunications, nuclear submarines. I'm very, very excited for that. Spaceport as well. Woohoo! Launch Earth satellite in 6 turns. Wow, that's actually a little quicker than I thought. Here we go, the builders. I think it's 3% for every charge. So it should be 15% of the project just in one go, as well as the fact that I've just picked up my second boost with Goddard. So that's 15 and then 40% of that on top of it. So it should be 21%. And then, of course, I have the 30% extra on space project. So it's a really, it's a lot. It should just give a lot. 152 production. It's not something to sniff at anyway. Really, really good. Now, my frigates have escorted my cavalry now over to Canada. Canada have some really, really big, what do you call it? Rebuttals. City strikes. So we need to be a little bit careful here. But they do have some delicious looking campuses. Oh, thank you so much, Canada. Let's get feasting. I need to remember that this cavalry is significantly weaker than the other one because it can't move and pillage in the same turn. This one, of course, has the depredation, so it can pillage super quickly, like so. And we're going to move to this tile now, and I just need to be very careful about where I end my turn. Look for things to pillage that will heal me. Not a lot, being honest. I think this cavalry is going to have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, let's return down to Ottawa, and then we can hopefully go and pillage a farm down there if we need to. I have a bit of a spare faith, so let's get Nabel. Yes, why not? Why not? This is a science boost for rainforest. How much rainforest is still on the map? I really don't know. I didn't start near any. Oh, there's a free spot there. Yeah, not a lot of rainforest left. I think a lot of that has been cut down. Huge amount. Yeah, Persia's pretty much got the only uncut bit, and that's probably because they just haven't cut it yet. Here is the Earth satellite though. We can send it up and we can see what we haven't discovered in the world. I think we found most things, but what we'll do is we'll be able to navigate all of those little tricky sea passages. Anything that I've missed up to the poles, for instance, would be a really cool thing. So, what's India been doing? Oh, they settled down at this wonder and they have like a little, oh my goodness, it's like a little paradise safe from pillaging. Wow, I'm gonna have to go pillage that. Carthage has just been settling south. Khmer has just done the same, just probably to pick up some oil, which is pretty cool. We knew Canada had been settling north. That's okay. Yeah, disappointingly, there are no secret havens of life that we haven't found so far. Everything that could be found pretty much has been found already. And yeah, just to confirm, short of a massive ice cap melting, I can't get into these cities. So, let's melt the ice caps. Why not, really? Why not? These are the questions. Whoa, I just realized that my ally Vilnius has been taken. India, how dare you? No, 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 no. Oh, you know what I could have done? I could have just pillaged that. I even had units nearby. You know what? That is respect. respect towards the ally that has been with me all game. I can't betray them. Not like that. Oh, and I realise actually I've got Valletta, haven't I? Why am I building flood barriers? Oh, like a pleb. What's Nobel going to give me? Plastics. And which one was plastics? Build an oil well. Yeah, actually that's pretty difficult for me to do if I've got no oil, so cool. Let's immediately go for the moon landing, and we can start rushing this one again. Oh, 2 turns that one rushed. That's brilliant. Oh, I love this. There's a little builder. There's a little builder, and he's actually repairing things that I'm breaking. I also just dumped a builder onto this tile, which is broken, and India immediately took it back. So I'm hoping we'll see all of these tiles be improved and fixed very soon. If that works, I'm going to be a genius. Oh, no, not Spec Ops armies. Oh, no. Yeah, Canada's up by plastics. They are just going down the bottom of the tree. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw tanks and modern armor out soon, because I've seen that they do have oil. Yeah, our pillaging needs to hit a level that is above what we've been doing so far, because I think that we're gonna have some severe issues in a second, but it's okay. Right, let's see if we can get and do like a bunch of pillaging with this cavalry. I tell you what, it feels like a gold mine every time you find a mine to pillage. Oh yeah, give me the science I need for telecommunications, of course. Lovely, that's nuclear submarines. We love to see it. Next up, I believe the best thing for me to do is just to go for nanotechnology. We've gone boosted, 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 and the first thing is own 3 tanks. Okay, oh my goodness. Oh, Mongolia is actually sending troops to me. Oh, I don't like this, but at the same time, I'm kind of impressed. Here is the moon landing, by the way. That gives me a massive, whopping 10 times culture boost than my science figure, which only is 1,430. It's not the biggest one we've seen. In fact, it's not even enough to get me through Space Race, but, you know, one city challenge, different sort of ball game. Time for me to start pumping out nuclear submarine armadas. These are going to be a lot of fun, although I do need the naval card in to build those quicker, but I don't think... Oh no, I do have international waters. I totally missed getting that one. Okay, I'll put that one instead of public works for a second. I don't need builders. Not until I get the new project to use, so... Good. So I have Space Race now, which is good because I can boost my space projects by 15%. Lovely stuff. What do I need now? Well, social media would give me a little bit more culture and globalization would give me a little bit more science, but really, I'm weirdly not able to do a huge amount with that. Saying, actually no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, we've got 6 suzerains. That's more than I thought. Let's go for social media first and then we'll go globalization after. I think that'll be pretty good. Up to combustion. I'm getting about 2 science pillages per turn at the moment, which is really, really handy. This privateer is doing, again, good job. It managed to pick up an industrial zone, which is lovely, but it needs to go and heal now. I'm sure there'll be loads of stuff over here to pillage on. Everyone is finally building a lot more campuses now. It's accelerating massively. We've got plastics to go, then synthetic materials, composites, nanotechnology. Ignore what it says in terms of 18 turns. Rubbish. I'm pillaging way beyond that. Oh, here we go. This is a nuclear submarine armada. Oh, we're going to have a lot of fun with these. Almost unkillable, stealthy, doesn't require strategic missile or resources, and it's got a missile of 102 range strength, which is brilliant considering my war weariness is now down to -1. So you know what that means. We can get killing again. Did it more killing. My first submarine pillage. And it's a good one as well. Plastics. Nice. World Congress time and we're getting into the interesting stuff now. I would love it if I had less loyalty and more population growth because my one city in the middle of nowhere is going to do really well. And I think no tourism from writing. Sure. Why not? Why not? 2 diplomacy points. I reckon Gandhi will get that. So I'm going to put myself onto Gandhi and World's Fair. You never know. I may end up winning that. Weirder things have happened. And Cyrus got... Okay, so I got 1 point from that. Let's just check in and see who's winning. Yeah, everyone's drawing. Apart from me. I am way down the bottom, but I think that's probably deserved in this game. Social media, though, that means I can put collective activism in for a small amount more culture. Not a really big amount compared to my pillaging, but it's an amount. Sometimes I do feel a little bad for the AI, just a little bad. This builder just fixed this mine and then it walked away as soon as it saw me coming and I'm like, oh, thanks for that. And it sort of looks at the, all that hard work it put in through that day and goes, why? Why? By the way, these nuclear submarines, yeah, they're pretty tough. They're pretty tough. I am not having a problem with keeping them alive at all. I keep spamming these out and we are going to be pretty much invincible. Oh wow, they're actually taking on my submarines with quadriums. I think that one just did 3 damage to me. Fair play. Yeah, you know what? Persia actually gets points for being incredibly bold. It's just a shame I've just made, 2 more submarines and they're just about to appear and ruin their day. But apart from that, it's all fine. This is expensive, but I've got a lot of gold right now and I'm not entirely sure I've got too much better to do with it. So I'm going to get myself a 103 strength helicopter army. This thing is going to go over and we're going to resume our pillaging of the inland cities of Mongolia. There's more here for me to pillage and I need a depredation helicopter as soon as I can. Oh, they're really taking me on now. Yeah, fair play, fair play. I mean, it's a big shame, this won't work out for you, but I like that. I like that style. Oh, I'm going to borrow containment very briefly because I believe, even though Wulin has 17 envoys because of Gandhi, I bet Gandhi is not democratic. Nope, they are not. So containment means that I'm going to double my envoys there and I can go, bam, Wulin is mine. That gives me another 15% production towards building units. Oh look, my Venetian arsenal nuclear submarine armadas. Haha! Luckily for me, Mongolia is finally fixing all of their stuff, so we have another good burst of pillaging to do in their lands. Every time I get a science pillage, it's 2 times what I would normally be earning in that turn, so it puts me up to sort of an effective 450 science per turn with 1 city. I think that's pretty good. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, I Am, Salty Tech, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Doughboy91, Seancrates, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Kroger Brand Trail Mix, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Matthew Hatch, Amiri C, Henry, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boy Zorro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Bear Ray, El Truand, Creston, RB Hedge, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax. Thank you for all of your support. Cheers!